Okay, so here's my story. I went to see East Forest the other day, and if you don't know what kind of music that is, it's like ambient music that probably all the yoga teachers in Asheville use in their yoga classes. And I've been using it for, 10 years teaching dance and yoga and using it for meditation. And I don't know what I expected going to the show, of course, but, like, as I arrived and as he took the stage, I realized, "Oh, this is a sound bath." And, like, we're here to receive, and that's gonna be so lovely. And one of my very favorite moments was when he's sharing something. "I have a new piece of music," he said, "and hopefully I don't mess it up." And someone from the crowd who was laying on the floor doing yoga, because that's the kinda show we're at, was like, "Mess it up." And it was just like this collective moment of everyone just supporting this performer so much that we're like, "Yeah, dude, fuck it up." Like, you actually can't fuck it up. If you're in flow, you can't mess up with us. And it felt so, like, sweetly supportive to remind myself as an artist and a creator and someone who's talking in front of people that, like, I can mess it up. I totally can. No one cares. It's actually endearing, and I've heard a vocal coach talk about this too. She's like, when Alanis Morissette, her voice cracks on stage, like, people love it. When someone forgets the words to their own song at a concert, like, everyone loves it because now they get to help their favorite artist by singing the words at them, and it's like this beautiful collective moment. So my tapping today is about not being afraid to mess up and about going into everything that we're doing with the attitude of, like, fail fast, figure it out, and succeed. Like, long game. I'm not afraid to be seen failing. I'm not afraid to mess up. I know that when I allow people to witness me messing up, it's inspiring and it sets us all free of shame. So, if we're applying it to health and wealth, if we're applying it to business or really relationships, whatever we're working on right now, we have to be willing to go, like, full out and be willing to be like, "Okay, that didn't work. Next." And not take it personally. Just keep going. 808, that's my cue. Let's do it. All right. So we're going to just warm up our hands a little. And as I'm doing this, I've not shared with the group before that I'm clearing our energy with Archangel Michael using white light to just clear us of any entities, attachments, hangers on, lingering energy, and shit in the aura, shit auras. And you might find if you do this to clear your energy, you'll have a little burp or a little yawn, however your body regulates, maybe like a neck crack. Yeah, I felt that actually. It's funny. All right. So there's your tool, your little clearing. And we'll start tapping on the side of the hand here and repeat after me, paraphrase as needed. I have spent some time sitting on the bench, being so afraid to make a move and really being afraid to be seen failing. And I've been sitting on the bench so long that maybe now I'm even feeling kind of timid about starting. I might have some ideas about being a late bloomer or being too old or too whatever, fill in the blank to start something new. But that's all bullshit, and I know it. And I still honor this part of me. Even though there is a part of me that has been afraid to make big, bold moves, I do deeply and completely love and accept all parts. And I'm sure that this part has only been trying to protect me. It's been trying to keep me from being humiliated. And I know that's just an evolutionary part of my brain that doesn't want to get kicked out of the cave and left out to starve in prehistoric Pangea or whatever the fuck. That is not the situation that I'm in now. I can think of a few times where I have done something embarrassing publicly. And now I can look back at it and laugh and recognize that I did not die. And maybe even see that I learned something. So even though I have this impulse inside of me to protect me by not making bold moves, by just staying small, status quo, I believe that I can do so much more. Sometimes I think about the opportunities that I have fumbled. The moments where it was time for me to shine and someone handed me the mic and I froze. But that was me in the past. And I've done a lot of work between then and now. And I have all new tools. So I don't need to think that that's going to happen again. Change is scary for everyone. It doesn't really make me special. I'm just a sweet little human. And when I know that I need to do something drastically different, I have the little anxiety mosquito in my ear that's like, what if it's a horrible mistake? What if everyone starts hating you? What if there's irreparable damage? And on and on and on and on. And I don't need to like swat and kill the mosquito. I can just remind this anxious part of me that I can totally make mistakes. I can always turn it around. It's safe for me to course correct and learn lessons. And there is no rock bottom that I cannot bounce back from. I hit rock bottom and I use it as a little launching pad to jump back up. So even though I have resisted change. And I've let the fear freeze me in place. I still believe that I am deeply capable and deeply worthy of everything that I desire. All right, let's take a deep breath in here. And a nice long exhale, longer than your breath in. And we're going to hold it here at the bottom this time for 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Cool. So we're going to start in at the top of the head and tap through all the points and just talk this out. See what comes up. All right, here we go. I am ready to make bold moves. I want to treat my life like a startup company in the millennia and just like move fast and break things. I don't need to be afraid of making mistakes because that's just learning. And why would I be afraid of learning? I know that I have the capacity to handle change. And I'm so inspired by a lot of people around me that I see doing it. In those moments where I start to get a little hard on myself, like maybe I'm a failure because I messed up one time, I'm going to remind myself of my favorite celebrity or author or artist and remember that their life was so compelling and colorful because they made their mistakes out in the open. Like, not to condone anyone's bad behavior, but think about all of the celebrities we know that are absolute turds, and people still love them. And I'm not a turd. I might do something really embarrassing, like stutter over my words in a live stream, but I'm never gonna get caught trafficking humans. Well, I'm never gonna do it either. So even though I feel almost paralyzed because I'm so afraid of making a public mistake, I deeply and completely trust in my goodness and my intention. And I know that I can do whatever it is that I want to do. Like in the most kindergarten way, I can be whatever I want to be. And the absolute coolest thing I can be is me. So I'm going to embrace being a little cringe. I'm going to be the person that people say, I can't believe they said that. Did you see what they posted? And I don't need to do it for clout or attention. I know that as I live my life boldly, it's just for me. And it will totally magnetize the people that want to work with me, that want to be my friend, that want to create things with me. And wouldn't I want to work with someone who's making super bold moves? There's something about failing fast that actually sounds really fun. Like if I just put all of my marbles on this one crazy plan and put all of my energy and effort and attention on it, and it still didn't work, I will have learned that that thing is probably not for me. And that's super helpful information. The light bulb was not created in one day. It took a lot of fails to get there. And behind this ability to just keep failing upward is a deep trust in the self and a deep trust in the vision that we're holding. It's something like faith. So, as I prepare my nervous system to just buck around and find out and figure out, I'm also going to have faith in myself as I go and know that the vision of what it is that I really, really desire for my health, for my success, for my family, for my business, for the world. When I trust that that is beautiful and worth running towards, I will be so willing to do whatever it takes to get there. So when there's like a tiny little speed bump, I'm not going to be like, oh, never mind, I'm going home. And when I realize that I have a whole other mountain to climb, I'm going to be able to keep the faith in myself. So even though in the past I have not made bold moves, I've done baby steps. I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself. And I'm willing to just recode myself on a cellular level to get all of my nervous system's electrical signals in harmony with the belief that it is great to make mistakes and to fail fast and to learn ravenously. and to hold on to the faith of my vision. And so it is. Cool. Give yourself a couple of breaths here. And if your vision is crystallizing, see how clear you can get, how concise and elegant. Hmm. And when you feel ready, we'll take a little stretchy poo, a little shoulder roll, a little head roll.